Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of
John Andrew's Garage.
Look what we got here.
It's a bulldozer.
That's right, folks. We have a Tonka Bulldozer, and this is a build it's an invitational from the Diecast Sheriff, who is a real big fan of Tonka, and his build is Make Tonka Blue Again, and it's also his birthday. So what we're gonna do is do up our Tonka and Make It Blue Again theme, I guess. We're still thinking about how it's going to turn out, but what do you say we get this up on the rotating car stand and see what we're looking for?
Yeah, I think we should put it on the bulldozer car stand.
Let's try it out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yep, it's a bulldozer. But we're going to still have some fun with it. It's a cool little Tonka. It's got the same color as the old ones did, the same one I had in my sandbox when I was a kid with the moving blade. But it's we have to make it blue and we have to make it cool. So we're going to do our very best to make this a good Tonka for the Diecast Sheriff. All right there, everybody. This is quite a complicated little thing. Not complicated, but there's a lot of little bits to it. So I can't really do the same sort of, it's all in one piece where I sort of just take it apart. I'm going to have to take off little pieces individually because there's rivets down here as well. You notice the tires I mentioned before, but there's rivets down here to sort of get it apart. Plus, we also have screws that I think take off these parts too. So if I sort of remove these little guys, we'll see exactly what comes off. There we go. And look at that. Oh, look at that, you see? What comes off is the whole side. So now we got this little vehicle. So then I guess, well, let's see if this sort of comes off. Oh, no, that looks like it's going to have to be taken apart with the rivet. I'll take off this as well on the other side. There we go. And there we go. So there it is. So we've got the treads off, which are like a one piece, and so we're gonna have to see about painting these. And now I guess we can sort of work these rivets on the bottom, and then we can take this part of it apart. Looks like we've got a funny little thing right here. Check that out. Maybe yeah, look at that. Almost gives you different ideas, doesn't it? Well, we'll get to the next phase as soon as I get those rivets sorted out. Well, all right, so I managed to drill out the posts here, and we can see what we're working with. And there we go. So, as you can see, it's just a sort of a one piece here with the wheels and the bucket. So we can just leave this the way it is, and we can work with that for sure. And now what we have here is the top part, which has yet another screw in it here. So I think we're going to be able to take this off and see. We'll probably get the cage off. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay, so that's sort of working. Go. There we go. And boom, there it is. We have the cage off, and we have our piece, which is pretty robust metal here. So this is what we have. We have our look at the long posts on this. We have our long post Tonka bit here. We have the cage. We have the base. We have the shovel, which goes on the base. And, of course, we have the treads, which are over here. So, yeah, this is quite the little collection of parts. And, yeah, so now comes the task of seeing what we're going to do with all of this. So stay tuned. Okay, so we have been drilling and cutting here to using the Dremel, drill, and even a jeweler's saw to sort of get the sides put open on this front part, because I think I have this engine here that's here from another car that we have from Hot Wheels. It's the, yeah, what have we got it? Yeah, the head starter. So there's a nice big engine that I think would look pretty cool in there, you know what I mean? So what I have to do is, yeah, look maybe this way. It doesn't really matter, I guess. But yeah, what I have to do is form and shape this and maybe cut a bit of the engine and do some drilling as well. Because as you can see, there's a big post there I need to use. So yeah, hopefully this will take shape and we won't have to go out to Walmart and get yet another Tonka. Much as I love them. All right, well, stay tuned, folks. All right, folks. Well, as you can see, we've been doing a lot of cutting here. And we've exposed the sides on the bulldozer's canopy here so that we can have an engine visible. And that engine we had from the head starter, as you can see here. Yeah, we managed to be, I was cutting and grinding this to be able to get it to fit inside the Tonka, which was a bit of a chore, but it seems now to fit inside like this. I can slide that up in there. And hey, it doesn't look too bad. I got this cool exposed engine, and I think it's going to fit onto our Tonka as well here. So let's see. Ooh, get that there. And, oh yeah, sorry. There we are. There we go. So now we got this cool exposed engine, which I think is kind of nifty. So now we can give it a little bit more of a beefy look and carry on with the build. So, yeah, we'll see where we go. Okay. Well, we took this out of the stripper and we've given it the wire brush, so it looks a lot nicer here. So we're probably going to give it a sand and maybe a little steel wool and bring it to paint. And also, I think I'd like to, I'll stick these little exhaust pipes from that engine we showed you earlier and put them on the rear here just to give it a little bit of a panache, some pizzazz. So yeah, we'll see how it looks and then yeah, get back. Well, all right, folks. Well, we polished this up to a fine shine. And, yeah, we are going to give it a coat of paint. And, you know, I'm guessing maybe we should put some Spectraflame on this. Kind of like Hot Wheels meets Tonka. I thought that would be kind of cool. Maybe a nice blue Spectraflame, which would be kind of cool. We've also added these cool little exhaust pipes at the back of this, which will go great with that engine. It's actually part of that engine from the Kickstarter. So, oh, I'm getting a little blurry here, but yeah. And we're also probably going to put some paint on the small cockpit we made. And we enhanced the cockpit just a little bit by putting a little dashboard and a steering wheel in there to give it a bit of look. Give it a bit of a neat look. So, yeah. We'll get the paint and see how far we can go. All right, folks. Well, we have given the cab here a coat of gloss paint because I think we're going to put a little bit of a hint of silver on it just to give it a metallic feel. And that'll work for this, but it looks pretty not too bad anyway. And we also have given a coat of gloss paint here to the side portions, the covers for the treads and the sprockets. And yeah, because this was originally, of course, yellow. So we have to first give it a coat of gloss paint. Then we can cover it with the silver paint, the chrome paint. And once it's looking chrome, then we can put the Spectraflame on top of that. So a bit of a chore, but we're going to make sure that it gets done. So yeah, stay tuned. She should all come together. All right, folks. Well, it has been quite a journey, but I think we're close to the end now. What do you think, son?
Yeah, I think we really are. It's gonna look so spanking new.
Right on. Well, tell you what. Without further ado, let's get ready for the reel. All right, folks, and here we are, the new and improved Tonka Bulldozer. What do you think, son?
I think it's really cool, the metallic blue. You even cut out the sides of the hood to put in the motor.
That's right. We got a nice, cool little big block inside there. And I think we got that, what, from the Quickstarter?
Yeah.
That's right. So we gave that, and I tell you, that was quite a bit of cutting and grinding just to get that little part of this sort of showing. But and then it looks pretty beefy, but I did lose a couple of grinding wheels. But I think it looks pretty cool, and we use a nice Spectraflame ice blue because Diecast Sheriff said he wanted to keep Tonka blue again, so we figured this was about as blue as you could get.
Yeah.
All right, and we also, you know, gave a little bit of a gunmetal color to the cage, and we put in a nice little dashboard and wheel to give it a look, to make it look a little more detailed. What do you think of that, there, son?
Yeah, I think it really worked.
That's right. And we also gave a set of warning lights on top, a reverse light and a siren on the top as well. Just add a little bit of splash of interesting stuff to it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, this was also, I think, Diecast Sheriff's birthday build. So we hope he has a really great birthday, and we'd like to thank him for putting on this build because we had a lot of fun doing the bulldozer.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, everybody check out all the other Tonka builds because I'm going to, for sure, you don't get a chance to do Tonka, so I figured we'd meld Hot Wheels and Tonka together, and this is our result. So, hey, thanks for watching there, folks, and remember, if you like what you see,
Like and subscribe and smash that like button.
right on, folks. Take care. We'll see you on the next build.
Happy birthday, Diecast Sheriff, and see you later, everybody.
Happy birthday again, and see you later.